The Majority Report made fun of PBD Podcast.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
this is
go
the
back. Let's
solution.
play.
I'm going to tell you what Israel needs.
A big brother?
No, let me tell you what Israel needs. Oh my God, they need this. If they have the brass to do it. If they have the brass to do it. Are you ready?
Okay.
This is going to be the craziest idea I'm going to put out there. And please, if you support it, cut it, clip it, put it on X, and let's see what people say about it. I believe the way to save Israel, for them to be humbled, is Israel needs a roast like the Tom Brady roast.
Wow.
Put Netanyahu in the middle. Bring Kevin Hart, Andrew Schultz, Dave Smith. Bring who's the guy? Kill Tony. Who is the other guy? Who's the other guy that plays Biden?
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Not Tony Hinchcliffe. The other guy.
Shane Gillis.
He was Shane Gillis. Bring Shane Gillis. Bring all of these comedians and let them do a 3-hour roast on Israel. Let them make so
I'm available
much fun
for
of
hire
them,
for writing.
so much of it. And if you can take it, then the world is finally going to be like, all right, let's move on. We got it out of
All
our
right, I
system.
don't care about those babies anymore.
Yeah.
Those paid people
It's not
sitting
the
next to
end.
will
Let's
have
keep
to
it- let
pretend
it
it's a
keep
good
running.
idea.
Let it keep running for a second. I just want to see the reaction of people around it. 800, how do we have a time on that? This is probably less than a minute or two. That's only a $1,600 idea, man. And that is like, you don't think Israel would pay $1,600 to get the whole world off their back?
BB would love to be on that stage.
The real the progressives have actually become regressives.
BB just, in order for the world to validate the taking of the West Bank, BB just needs to get through 3 hours of Tony Hinchcliffe saying,
Honestly, actually,
I just
3 hours of
I just heard Dave Smith's jokes about me, and I thought he was a libertarian, not a librarian. He's so boring.
Oh, God.
Well, because
don't
BB
even
gets
do
to
that
come
at
up and
State
make
Mom.
jokes right on the roast. He gets to make jokes about them.
who's going to write for BB?
Fun of them, so much of it. And if you can take it, then the world is finally going to be like, all right, let's move on. We got
Let's
it out
move
of our
on.
system.
Let's move
But
on.
they won't
Yeah,
let it happen.
yeah.
Did you understand what I just said?
100%.
Did you understand?
It's the flippin' only child syndrome. I'm somebody that knows your enemy.
Yeah.
I live with your enemy for freaking 11 years. This is just give me a flippin' break.
What?
Man, it's like this.
talking about.
Right?
Is he talking about Iran?
What is he? What is he talking about now? He's like,
Is he talking about living in Iran?
no. I can't tell if he's talking
think
about
so.
people reacting to him right here or what.
Oh,
Go.
maybe people are laughing at him off screen and he's realizing that
don't
he
think-
hasn't infotained them
Yeah,
enough.
keep
All
going.
right, we're going to take it back a little bit because, that was a sharp turn into like a breakdown.
Yeah, let's bring Shane Gillis.
Well, he's having to ask them, "Do you understand what I'm saying?" And people are like, "Yeah,
Yeah, we get it.
we get it. We know what a roast is."
Let's bring all of these comedians and let them do a 3-hour roast on Israel. Let them make so much fun of them, so much of it. And if you can take it, then the world is finally going to be like, all right, let's move on.
What
We
is
got it
if
out of
you
our
can
system.
take it mean? Like the country doesn't like
Right.
the whole country decide we're moving. We're
Right.
moving to Uganda after all because of what you said to us.
Or if they don't nuke the 7 neighboring countries,
Yeah.
we're talking shit.
Right, this could be a very risky proposition. You get the wrong joke from Kevin Hart and they just take out Lebanon.
Lebanon's like,
Yeah, Gillis is up there and he just takes a sip and just keels over.
Polonium or whatever that shit is in his cup.
I mean, has he done a downside assessment of this kind of risky maneuver? Because we really could start World War III.
Most
just if
defensive people on earth.
Yeah.
And let them do a 3-hour roast on Israel. Let them make so much fun of them, so much of it. And if you can take it, then the world is finally going to be like, all right, let's move on. We got it out of our system.
Yeah.
But they won't let it happen.
No.
Did you understand what I just said?
100%. Of course.
It's the flippin' only child syndrome. I'm somebody that...
One thing that is clear is that we can tell PBD lacks credibility. And this is a man who has done a lot of things. Be it selling funny causes, funny ideas or shares. But the point is that thinking that a host would just make it easy for a country to commit G crimes, as we have seen the Israel government do in the Middle East. The fact is that I love the way the Majority Report made these statements, how they criticize PBD Podcast, because for one, Pat David he seems to be someone who lacks common sense when he thinks that it's possible to commit G crimes and just go make a simple PR thing and people forget. This is not how the world works. And the fact that Majority Report did call out this problem, I feel is very excellent. I don't know whether he can manage to revert to this, and I don't know what reason he would give when it comes to defending himself on this, because I feel like this was very shallow and very funny mindset, assuming that you can just wake up and do a simple thing and people forget.
That knows your enemy. Yeah. I live with your enemy for freaking 11 years. This is just give me a flipping break. What is he talking? Man, it's like this is so much. Stop it already. It's the only child syndrome. Guess what happens when you go to the army? Everybody makes fun of everybody in the army. Do you know how brutal it is? Do you know how many nasty jokes we would say about each other? And there was always that handful of kids that couldn't take it.
Yep.
I'm gonna go. Hey, drill sergeant, I want to get out of the army and I want to ETS. Okay, no problem. Dishonorable discharge.
An ETS is not.
You're living in the social media world. You're going to get it every day. Now,
This is way more wild than that 1 minute clip. What is happening?
He's saying that Israel has to learn to take the criticism, and then everything will be fine.
Why does he keep calling them the only child? Like, I don't understand that.
They're just not used to the ribbing. They're not.
They're literally.
What is happening? I want to make fun of it.
But I do think, like, there's just, he can't conceive of any form of justice except, like, a frat boy-esque roast takedown?
I think he's gonna get around to it, dude. Let's see.
Okay, is he gonna cry more,
Gonna
or?
bring it home. Yeah, it sounded like his voice broke there.
Yeah.
do I believe the other side spends money on bots? Yes, you got a couple billion Muslims, and how many total Jews are there in the world? What's the population? 15 million people.
15? Yeah.
Do I believe they're playing games to pin the world against Israel? I do. Do I believe they're playing games to pin everybody against Jews? I do. Do I believe there are a lot of people that, want to see these things increase even more? I do. Do I believe that, Israel, every year we give them $3 billion. Yes, but we force them to buy 80% of the money with the $3 billion they get to buy military contractors. It's kind of like me saying, I'm going to give you $100, Vinny, but guess what? I want you to spend $80 of it and buy equipment from Tom, who has a business in America. Okay. Money's coming back to me. Yep. 20% staying with you. Here's the way of me giving you some equipment. Yep. I'm getting it back anyways, right? Yep. It's a flywheel. The business coming back to me. Do I believe the $2-3 billion? We give Israel $3 billion every year. We gave SNAP of people that are from other countries 70 billion last year. None of you are bitching about it. Israel has such.
Wait, what?
So food for over 40 million people, many of them children in our country, food assistance versus bombs to blow children up. That's the comparison.
70 billion for
Undocumented immigrants on SNAP. That doesn't. You should know that they're not eligible for SNAP.
Yeah.
He thinks the people's problem with Israelis is that they're annoying and they can't take a joke. It's like it's vaguely anti-Semitic.
A little bit.
I saw the whole 10, 20,000 kids killed, but when Andrew Schultz was roasting Netanyahu, and Netanyahu took it like a champ.
Well, isn't
Tabula rasa.
Yeah, exactly.
even in their wildest dreams.
Yeah, they're saying tabula rasa on that.
Oh. Even in their wildest dreams, they can't conceive of a punishment stronger for Israel than just hurt feelings.
This is he goes on. There's more about the only child syndrome.
He sees himself in Israel because of negative comments he gets on his YouTube channel.
I get it, but where are we at only child? Who is the what other countries have siblings? Is my question then in this situation? But
From other countries, 70 billion last year. None of you are bitching about it. Israel has such an easy messaging to do, but because they're the only child syndrome, spoiled, you're acting like a spoiled brat, and quite frankly, it's unattractive. You make it tough for people that support you to support you. And I can't believe I said this right now, but honestly, it's like,
risky.
Give it a flip and break already. You know what? Do the roast. Baby, go do the roast. If not Bibi, who else is the biggest person like that to do the roast? Who is the face of the Israel? It's really only Bibi, right?
Can you
do you
pause
guys
it?
remember?
Okay, we're working backwards from the roast. We've already decided on the roast.
Do the roast. It's happening.
Bibi, you gonna do it?
You gotta have Bibi do it. I wish we could see like the feed from the other looks on the faces of other people there, like to see if they're going like,
Patrick, okay?
do the roast.
Crying about being bullied in the military.
They're just picturing their mortgages in their heads, and they're like, "Oh yeah, the roast is a great idea, boss.
Yes.
Great idea, boss.
Roast, of course, roast.
Yeah, roast the shit out of him. Smotrich too.
But it's also perfect because roasts are also usually, and tell me if I'm wrong, Hollywood people, but like carefully booked for like often outsized press attention, or if somebody's career is on the decline, they want to change the narrative a little
do
bit.
you think that this wouldn't actually get a lot of press?
No, I'm saying that
You
it
don't
would.
get the idea of the roast. That's the problem.
I mean, a roast is very much like to democracy what the town hall was in
Yeah.
the 1800s.
They got to do the roast. They got to do the roast.
No, but the point would then be the reclamation of Israel to humble them in the minds of the public, which I don't necessarily think people think is what we want out of this situation. We just don't want our tax dollars going to genocide, not like a more humble.
You take them down a peg.
Not like Netanyahu with a little bit of a
Krusty
frown.
Gnome has a great suggestion. Itamar Ben-Gvir, you're getting a roast.
You're getting the roast.
Right? Like, that's the thing. Go up, show that, yeah, okay, your policies are fascist, but fascistic and completely racist, but you're good at taking a joke. That's the important thing.
That's all that matters.
Be like a happy warrior.
We forget that you are doing such crimes today when people can document every detail, when people have working CCTV in form of a phone. I don't know why he thought this and how he came up with this, but I feel he lost the debate. It doesn't make sense at all. And the fact that most people did not even get this leaves me questioning whether we understood what he meant or we just ignored. Because it's now that the sense in it can be debunked and we can see that this is just a useless thing. It doesn't work, and obviously this was a bullshit idea. Whoever even thought of this. And this exposes Patrick Bet-David when it comes to him pretending to be the best person to give business advice and others. And his been acting as the Majority Report exposes as more of a scam. And let me know what you think about this in the comment section. I'm your host, James.